Hello, I'm Madani Aryam. I'm just going to talk about the accountant's work for a business. The reasons for you to need an accountant for your business. We all think that an accountant help us with the bookkeeping and accounting and filing the tax returns and things like that. But we don't understand the accountant can help us in more difficult things and more difficult times. You might decide to do the accounts as an entrepreneur, but when things get complicated, you need an accountant. Let me see the situations that you might need an accountant. When you are setting up a new business, you will need a business plan. That's crucial for a business because if you want to get a bank loan, even you cannot do without a business plan. The business plan has to include a budget and a cash flow. That has to be done by an accountant, setting the budget and the cash flow. It's easy to monitor the funds and secure financial position of your business. If you have all that, then the help is needed in implementing suitable accounting system for your business. Buying a business. When you are thinking of buying a new business, you definitely need a help from the accountant because they have to check the accounts and the profitability of the accounts and the equipment, the assets they have got, whether it is, you will not know, the owner will not tell you everything about the assets they have got. And accountant will be able to find out whether it's leased or whether the business owns assets. So all those things are needed to when you buy an accountant, buy a business. When an accountant audits their books, that will include the status of their assets. That's what I said, whether the equipment owned by the corporation or leased or how much debts the company has to pay back. So these things they will not tell you unless an accountant audits the books. When growing your business, you need the help of an accountant again because there will be issues with suppliers customers can avoid if record keeping cannot avoid if record keeping is in order. If the record keeping is not in order, the customers, when the business is growing, you will have more customers, you will have more suppliers. So customers may not pay you if you are not on top of everything. Top of everything means that you got to invoice them and chase them for the payments, unless you go factoring or discount invoices, something like that. But with the suppliers, the purchase invoices, it has to be checked and it has to be paid on time. And if everything is paid on time, you are entitled for a discount from the suppliers. Another point here is if the owner tries to do accounts, then another problem. So you need an accountant when you are growing your business. That's important. Eventually the growth of the business gets affected if the owner tries to do the accounts. Eventually the growth, because the owner will be spending time on doing the accounts, whereas they should be spending the time on developing the business and growing the business. That's the difference. That's why you need an accountant to help you in the business. Hire an accountant to deal with the taxes. Obviously, you cannot do the taxes. It's not difficult. If you try to do the taxes, you will be in more trouble with the tax office because you might make mistakes. They might get a wrong impression of your business because you have made mistakes. So therefore, the tax filing will have to be done by the accountant. That's very important. And also for the VAT and things like that, you need an accountant. Then in the event of a tax inspection, an accountant has to be there. That's another thing. If you already have an accountant, it's helpful if not hire well before the inspection starts. Accountant's advice when you buy a franchise. A lot of people like to have a franchise because it gives a passive income and less work, they think. Because it's everything already set up by the franchisor. And so only what they have to do, the franchise, is just plug it in and just run the business. So, but in that case also you need a help of an accountant. It's only owning part of an organization. They are very dependable, called holding stock in the group. Have you ever wondered what a franchise is, but have never honestly had an opportunity to investigate mainly the cost of a franchise? So all that will have to be done by the accountant. How much money that you have to invest in a franchise? It is always essential to have an estimate, business plan, budget and cash flow. All these the accountant will do it for you. Then find out the total of the startup capital before approaching a company to make an offer on a franchise. Most of the companies will have a figure for a startup cost, and it is okay to ask them for it. Some companies will ask a fee as a startup cost. The other businesses will need the startup capital. Companies will consider the startup fee is to allow the franchise to use the company headquarters name. The startup fee if you are going into a franchise, you will have to have startup fee. You have to pay the startup fee to the owner of the franchise, because you will be using their name, the logo, and their reputation as well, and the customers, everything. You will be using their things, so you will have to pay a startup fee. When you are paying the initial price for the franchise, it's better to pay in cash. Do not depend on the bank loan. That's not good enough. Once you have acquired the franchise, you have to find the capital to pay for supplies, furnishings and other necessary expenses. Most businesses will depend on the bank loans to acquire a franchise to start to operate. Therefore, it's a good idea to use cash to pay for the initial fees. And in all these things, now you know why you need an advice of an accountant when you plan to purchase a franchise. A franchise is before you set up, you have to have a lot of plans, lot of careful calculations and all that. So you need the help, you need the advice. Selling a business also, you have to be very careful. If this is the case, you have to know whether your books are in order. Are your accounting books up to date? Will you be able to use your accountant records to do the valuation? The accountant will have to do the valuation. Have you found an attorney and discussed your issue about your lease? Have you informed your landlord? Are there any restrictions on the rental of the property? You have to speak to various people like business brokers and your accountant to do the valuation of your business. Therefore, now we understand that an accountant's help is vital to maintain a business, buying a business, and when you are selling a business as well. I hope you understand why you need an accountant. If you are running a business, I hope you understand now why you need an accountant. Please, if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and share it as well. Thank you for watching my video. I'll see you in another one. Thank you. Bye for now.